So I want to answer the question, what is EMDR? EMDR stands for Eye Movement Desensitization Reprocessing, and it is a comprehensive therapy that helps you recover and then reprocess past experiences that have an effect on your well-being, especially for those persons who are overactivated from the effects of PTSD. Psychologist Francine Shapiro developed EMDR in 1987 as she was working through her own disturbing memory. She experimented by flicking her eyes back and forth as she walked through a park by her home and began to gradually expand the treatment into a model. It involved using side-to-side movements combined with a structured talk therapy script. This movement is based on the idea of bilateral stimulation. Bilateral refers to the two halves of the brain, the right and the left side, which are split down the middle where the right side controls the left side of the body and vice versa. As someone moves their eyes or takes a step, and then switches over to the other side of the body for the next step, it activates the different sides of the brain. Imagine if you could see a brain light up when it is being activated. EMDR is thought to work by taxing working memory by allowing data to slide forward into the mind more easily while being tasked with bilateral movements. Dr. Shapiro discovered you may experience thoughts, images, cognitions, emotions, and sensations that seem to be locked up in the body or deeper memory stores. This data moves into more conscious awareness, and persons experience these events as unintegrated material that settles or metabolizes. In summary, bilateral movements that result in a rhythm between right and left hemisphere create a calming or releasing effect. EMDR is thought to work by taxing working memory. Your brain is thinking about the movements and is able to process stuck emotions during this experience with success. Although first discovered through use of eye movements, clinicians noticed that if the eyes weren't involved at all, sensory or even auditory sensations could still stimulate this bilateral activation. Take, for example, sounds that pendulate between the left and right ears, or even kinetic sensations such as a buzzer in each hand that vibrates or someone touches the tops of each hand in a rhythm. All of these ways can be employed for success of reintegrating material that has kept us stuck. This once experimental treatment has become increasingly popular, and evidence-based research has found it to be acceptable in most professional circles. This is a simple explanation of EMDR, and now we are going to cover some basics and go a little deeper in the next slide. Now that we have explained bilateral stimulation, or BLS as therapists call it, we will also employ a structured script and protocols that will be read with clients that must be learned in the training. You have to be a clinician to attend this training, and it is considered a professional service. First, we will review some key points therapists will learn at the training. EMDR addresses the physiological storage of memories. Second, we are going to give attention to images, beliefs, emotions, physical responses, awarenesses, stability, resilience, and interpersonal systems. This approach is that dual attention includes the bilateral stimulation idea and the script that will be read with the clients that helps create the effect. EMDR is actually considered an integrative approach consisting of 8 phases of treatment. This concludes our video on EMDR basics and answers the question, what is EMDR?